Hey guys, welcome back to Roblox Mafia. Today, we'll talk about why it's funny, it's not human, and is instead a lizard person. Let's head into it. Number 1. Who is she? ItsFunneh is the brainchild of Canadian gamer Catherine, known as Cat. She's just 24 years old, but has created quite a name for herself thanks to her funny and engaging videos. Many of her videos feature the crew, Golden Glare Kim, Dragon Eye Dragon Alan, Lunar Eclipse Wenny, and Painting Rainbows Betty. All of the members of the crew are Cat siblings, which is kind of cool. Cat and her family live in Canada, and growing up, they work in their parents' restaurant. The crew also has 3 doggo members, Floof, Reinhardt, and Pupper. Her YouTube channel currently has almost 5 million subscribers, and her most popular videos are the ones she does that feature the whole crew. Most of her gaming videos are about Roblox and Minecraft, but she does occasionally play other games or introduce her fans to new games. Although there are many theories that have surfaced over the past few weeks about ItsFunneh being a lizard person. Number 2. Adaptive behaviors. What goes on in a reptile's typical day has a lot to do with thousands of years of adaptation. While you may not recognize the patterns at first, you can be sure that they are laid deep in the person's genetic code. Number 3. Heat seeking. When a reptile needs belly heat, usually after a meal of some type, you'll notice that it finds an appropriately warm spot within the terrarium and hunkers right down onto it, remaining absolutely still, while its metabolism generates internal energy and sets to work digesting dinner. If your reptile spends a disproportionate amount of time under the lighting or heating element, it may be a sign that the ground temperature is not warm enough to provide the necessary amount of digestive heat. This may also be true if the reptile attempts to make physical contact with an overhead heat or light source. Have you ever noticed how ItsFunneh always complains how cold it is in the room? It's a very subtle hint that goes right past most of the viewers' heads, but not us. Lizard people always like cold and dark places in general, but they seek warm spots in order to process their food. It's a common sight when ItsFunneh, as she never leaves her house and always stays in her room. Number 4. Security seeking. Some reptiles will climb up on objects to seek a feeling of security. Others burrow into their substrate. Almost all reptiles require a dark, enclosing hiding place within the vivarium. It's important to provide your reptile with a cave-like place where it can safely rest. Number 5. They were charming as fuck at first. It started as a fairy tale. Maybe they texted you constantly or told you they loved you within the first month, something experts refer to as love bombing. Maybe they tell you how smart you are or emphasize how compatible you are, even if you've just started seeing each other. Lizard people think that they deserve to be with other people who are special, and that said person is the only one who can appreciate them fully, says Nedra Glover Tawab, LCSW, founder of Kaleidoscope Counseling in Charlotte, North Carolina. But as soon as you do something that disappoints them, they could turn on you. And usually, you'll have no idea of exactly what you did, says Tawab. How lizard people treat you, or when they turn on you, actually has nothing to do with you, and everything to do with their own beliefs. Number 6. They constantly talk about how great they are. Lizard people love to constantly talk about their own accomplishments and achievements with grandiose. They do this because they feel better and smarter than everyone else, and also because it helps them create an appearance of being self-assured. Clinical psychologist Dr. Angela Grace, PhD, MED, BFA, BEd, adds that lizard people will often exaggerate their accomplishments and embellish their talents in these stories in order to gain adoration from others. They're also too busy talking about themselves to listen to you. The warning is 2-part here, says Grace. First, your partner won't stop talking about themselves, and second, your partner won't engage in conversation about you. Number 7. They pick on you constantly. Maybe at first, it felt like teasing, but then it got mean or became constant. Suddenly, everything you do, from what you wear and eat, to who you hang out with, and what you watch on TV, is a problem for them. They'll put you down, call you names, hit you with hurtful one-liners, and make jokes that aren't quite funny. Picard says their goal is to lower others' self-esteem so that they can increase their own because it makes them feel powerful. What's more, reacting to what they say only reinforces their behavior. A lizard person loves a reaction, Picard says. That's because it shows them that they have the power to affect another's emotional state. A warning sign: if they knock you down with insults when you do something worth celebrating, get away. A lizard person might say, "You were able to do that because I didn't sleep well," or some excuse to make it seem like you have an advantage that they didn't have. Tawab says they want to know that you're not better than them, because to them, nobody is. And we always see ItsFunneh teasing and picking on her siblings, and showing how great she is, even to the point of indirectly suggesting that her siblings are famous only because of her. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.